Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for more Madden football. Last week the 49ers duked it out with the Green Bay Packers in a game that had big implications for both teams. The Packers needed to win to keep their season alive, and the 49ers had to win to stay in the mix for the lead in the NFC West. Well, the 49ers lost that game 33-24. The defense had a horrible time trying to keep Aaron Rodgers in check, and he was 88% on his throws. It was just too much for the defense to handle. A bright spot, though, was Christopher Edwards. Had his first kick return touchdown of his career. He had to break a tackle on that run, so it's nice to see that he has some tackle shedding ability as well as that speed. This week, the pressure just got turned up a notch because the Niners travel to the Hawks' Nest to take on the Seahawks. Seattle only has 2 more games in the division, and both are against these 49ers, so you can see the importance for the Seahawks. Seattle has the number 3 rushing offense headlined by Thomas Rawls and Eddie Lacy. Russell Wilson and that passing attack are no pushovers either, so both parts of the offense may be an issue in this game. A bigger concern is this defense. They can't get much better statistically than they are right now, and it'll be interesting to see if the 49er offense can even move the ball on them because they're scary good. I'm telling you. Can the 49ers pull the upset in the Hawks' Nest? Let's find out with first half coverage of the 49ers and Seahawks on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The 49ers have the ball first, and they set up shop at the 25-yard line, and the ball is given to Tayshaun Jones, and he has a 4-yard gain. Second down, Garoppolo is sacked, but Justin Houston jumped, and that gives the 49ers 5 yards, and now on 3rd and 1, the ball is given to McKinnon, and he is into Seahawk territory. Oh, what a nice run around the right side. First down at the 48, and the throw goes incomplete, but there's defensive pass interference by Cam Chancellor. The Seahawk defense is being a little aggressive to start out this game, and we hope it doesn't get them in trouble, and a 3rd down pass goes incomplete. So on comes Robbie Gould, 55 yards, and it's good, no problem. 3-0 for the 49ers, and the Seahawks start at their own 25. And Russell Wilson decides to run it and gets about a 5-yard pickup. Second down. And Wilson goes back and is sacked. Rashard Robinson coming on a blitz just couldn't be stopped. Wilson on 3rd down throws incomplete. And Walsh is in there as the punter. He's usually the kicker, but they're employing him as the punter, and he kicks it out of bounds. 3rd and 11 for the 49ers, and a complete to Bryce Butler inside Seahawk territory for a 1st down. And the pass this time goes to O'Leary down to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 29. And the give is to McKinnon around the right side, and he has, he doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets a nice 9-yard pickup out of it. And they give it to him up the middle, and he has the 1st down. Now in the red zone, Garoppolo hands off. No, it's a play-action pass to George Kittle, and he's inside the 15. Second down, 3 yards to go for the first. Garoppolo throws to McKinnon, and he has the touchdown. No one followed Jerick McKinnon out of the backfield, and he easily catches the ball at the 10-yard line and into the end zone for a 2-score lead for the 49ers now. And from the 25, it's the Seahawks' turn again. Wilson goes back and is chased out of the pocket, and he gets sacked. DeForest Buckner getting to him on that play. 3rd and 14 with Procise in the backfield. Wilson drops back to pass, throws, and it's complete to Jimmy Graham at the 45-yard line. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 10-0 49ers. 2nd and 8 for the Seahawks now. And Wilson throws incomplete, broken up by Ross Cockrell. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Wilson throws over the middle, and Doug Baldwin catches it and fumbles the football. Picked up by Prince Amukamara, but the booth wants to take a second look at this. And you see there Doug Baldwin making the catch, but was he down before the ball came out? And it looks as if he may have been. What are the officials going to say? And their answer is the play is reversed and the ball remains with the Seahawks. Wilson back to pass and is almost sacked again. The ball falls incomplete. 2nd down, Rawls goes up the middle, and he slips a tackle, and all he sees is green grass all the way to the end zone. You take a look there, he just knifed his way through the line, and Jimmy Ward doesn't make the tackle. And Rawls has the first touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks of the afternoon, making the score 10-7. Garoppolo alone in the backfield this time. Throws, and it's complete to Bell, and he's past the 50-yard line. A superior catch. Using that vertical leap ability, he catches that one, and Garoppolo tests Richard Sherman to Janis. Touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo says, I don't care if it's Richard Sherman back there defending. I'll throw it to Jeff Janis, and he'll catch it. No problem. And that brings us to 17-7 in favor of the 49ers. Now can the Seahawks respond from the 16-yard line? Wilson is sacked by Eric Armstead. On 3rd and 12, out of the shotgun, Wilson is sacked again. Dookie Inacho coming on a safety blitz. And after a quick 3-and-out from the 49ers, it's back in the hands of the Seahawks, and Rawls has a nice gain up the middle of the field. 3rd and inches now, and to give us to Eddie Lacy, and he has the first down. Out to the 23, 2nd and 10. Wilson throws across the middle to Doug Baldwin, and he has the first down. That brings us to our 2-minute warning. The 49ers on top 17-7. Now 1st down at the 33-yard line. Rawls gets the ball, and he's over the 45 for 1st down. Now in the hurry-up offense, everyone trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. And Wilson goes back to pass and completes it across the middle to Jimmy Graham. 1st down inside 49er territory at the 36. From the shotgun this time, Wilson goes back to pass, throws it long, and has it completed to Jimmy Graham at the 3-yard line. And the 49ers take a wise timeout. Wilson throws, and it's broken up by Prince Amukamara in the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Wilson throws, and it's almost intercepted by Ross Cockrell. He should have had that one going back the other way. And on 3rd down, Paul Richardson makes the catch in the end zone. Wilson splits the defenders, and it's a touchdown, Seattle. That makes it 17-14 with 1:19 left. And after a 49er 3-and-out, it's Seattle ball again, and Wilson tries a run and only gets a yard out of it. And out of the shotgun, Wilson trying to pass it long, hits Doug Baldwin, and he's gone, ladies and gentlemen. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Seattle. And with that, they take the lead. Wilson throws into double coverage, and Doug Baldwin comes away with that and scores with no problem. That brings the score to 21-17 Seattle. And with the 49ers in the shotgun formation, Garoppolo throws long, and Lester Jordan has it inside Seattle territory at the 37-yard line. With 17 seconds left, he's traveling right and throws complete to Scott. Touchdown 49ers. Justin Houston tries to jump for that, but it's just too high, and it's touchdown 49ers. 24-21 at halftime. Wow, this is not what I expected at all. Jimmy G and the 49er offense are having one of the best games of the season and are moving this ball with ease against a defense that I was sure was going to stop them in their tracks. Can they keep this up in the second half? Welcome back to CenturyLink Field here in Seattle for second half coverage of the scoring explosion in the Hawks' Nest. For some thoughts from the coaches, let's go down to our reporter on the sideline, Eurocat Baby.
I caught up with Coach Carroll as he was rushing off the field to get to his team, and he seemed a little shocked. He definitely thought that his defense was going to be able to get Garoppolo a little more and force him to make some really bad throws. As it stands, they've only been able to get to him once in the first half. He said that pressure is going to be the key if they want to get the defense to make a big difference in the game. He also said that the O-line needs to take care of business a little better because the 49ers' front seven are getting in the backfield way too much. On the other side, Coach Shanahan said that he's very proud of the O-line's performance so far, giving Jimmy time to operate and opening a few holes along the way for the running game. The only way that the offense could improve is the backs taking advantage of those holes a little better. He was particularly happy with the play of the defensive front making plays. The key, he said, is to maintain the intensity they have currently for the rest of the game.
Thank you, and I have to agree with Coach Carroll. He's right to be shocked about this one. I think all of us are shocked to see what's happening out there right now. Let's watch and see if the 49ers can, as Coach Shanahan said, keep up the intensity in the second half. The 49ers set to kick it away, and Tyler Lockett at the goal line gets the ball, and he gets a nice block, is out to the 30, 40, and finally he's tackled at the 50-yard line. The Seahawks start out the second half in excellent field position, and the catch is made by Darboh, and he has another first down for the Seahawks. Wilson decides to run, and he gets to the 31. 2nd and 4. The throw is complete to Darboh again, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Jimmy Ward slides over to make the tackle, or that could have been a touchdown for the Seahawks. Now out of the shotgun, Wilson is hit by Armstead, and the ball falls incomplete. 2nd and goal, and the pass goes to Jimmy Ward in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Graham uses all of that 6'7" height and jumps up and makes an easy touchdown. And it's 28-24 Seattle. Now Garoppolo from the 25-yard line hands it off to McKinnon, and he has a 4-yard gain. Out of the shotgun formation, Garoppolo throws complete to O'Leary, and he breaks a tackle and is into Seattle territory. Garoppolo takes a hit from Richard Sherman, but delivers that ball for a first down. Now at the 49, Scott goes left side and has the first down to the 39. And with Jones in the backfield now, the give is to him, and he has a 9-yard gain up the middle. 2nd and inches now. Garoppolo using that advantage and completes it over the middle to Lester Jordan. Another red zone trip for the 49ers, and Scott is tackled in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Garoppolo goes left, decides to run it himself, and takes the contact inside the 15-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go for the first, and the throw to Jones, and he has to come back for the ball, and he does not make the first down. So that brings on Robbie Gould for a short kick, and it's through the middle for a 26-yard field goal. The score is now 28-27. Seattle still on top. But after a Seahawk 3 and out, the ball goes long to Jordan, and he's got a touchdown for the 49ers. Jordan has had problems in the last couple of weeks holding on to balls like that, but man, this time he scores the touchdown with no problem. And they're going for 2. Garoppolo throws across the middle, incomplete. So the score remains 33-28 San Francisco. And from the 28-yard line, you give us to Rawls, and he's out to the 40. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with your score 33-28 San Francisco. Now from the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. The give is to Rawls up the middle, and he has a 9-yard pickup. 2nd down for the Seahawks. Out of the shotgun. The throw. No! Wilson gets sacked. 3rd down. 4 yards to go, and he gets sacked again. Akello Witherspoon making the sack. So the 49ers get the ball at the 20-yard line, and the pass over the middle to Kittle is complete. 2nd down and 4. Garoppolo drops back, throws off his back foot, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Lane jumps in front of Kenny Bell, and quite frankly, that ball just didn't have anything on it. And it's picked off, and at the 40-yard line, in excellent field position are the Seahawks, and Mike Hull comes through the line for the stop. 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Wilson gets sacked again. Akello Witherspoon getting to him once more. So the interception really doesn't do any damage. And Jones, look at that. He is gone all the way down the left side. Touchdown 49ers. On some beautiful blocks by Bell and Jordan. Jones takes it 75 yards to the house, and the score is now 40-28, a 12-point lead for the 49ers. Wilson comes out and throws complete to Doug Baldwin on the right side numbers. First down, Seahawks. Rawls now takes it up for another first down to the 49-yard line. They're going to mark him just over the 48, and Eddie Lacy, with room on the left side, is into 49er territory at the 40-yard line for another Seahawk first down. And again, Lacy gets it and is inside the 35 for a 7-yard gain. Second down, out of the shotgun. Wilson throws complete to Sanderson inside the 20-yard line for a first down, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. And with some comments from the sideline, let's go to Eurocat, baby.
Although the 49ers are up by 2 scores with 2 minutes to go, that hasn't dimmed the Seahawks' resolve to come back and win this game. As you can see, they're having a really good drive right now, but time is running out. The 49er offense is on the sideline huddled together, making a plan for running out this clock when they get the ball back. They definitely don't want to give Russell Wilson another shot at driving the field.
Thank you for those thoughts, and I agree. The last thing they need to do is give it back to the Seahawks before the end of the game. But let's first see if the Seahawks can score their first touchdown. Needing 2 touchdowns on third down. Wilson is back to pass, throws, and it's incomplete in the end zone. And that brings on fourth down, and this could be it right here. Lockett gets the reception and breaks the plane of the end zone. Oh, that was one pretty play if you're a Seattle fan. I'm telling you, Lockett makes a nice spin move to get into the end zone, and that makes it 40-35. And I don't know why they didn't try an onside kick. But they kicked it away, and the 49ers have it, and McKinnon is stopped in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Jones goes left, and he gets the first down, and he stays in bounds. Seattle has to burn a timeout, and Jones goes up the middle for a 7-yard gain, and Jeremy Lane is down and injured for the Seahawks, and that takes their last timeout. 2nd and 3. All they need to do is get a first down, and Scott does so at the 49. And all they have to do is take a knee, and Garoppolo ends this ball game. 40-35 is your score. The 49ers win in the Hawks' Nest. Now, that's the way to finish off a game. Being able to just have your quarterback kneel is a nice way to go out with a win. Who would have thought that these 49ers would have been able to hang 40 points on this defense? The only time they had a better point production was in Week 3 in their win against the Falcons, 44-40. But the Falcons don't have this good of a defense. So this is quite an accomplishment for San Francisco. Although Garoppolo threw a pick, he had one of his better performances since coming to the Niners. 65% complete with just over 300 yards, and most important, 4 touchdowns through the air. Tayshaun Jones headlined the running game today with 115 yards on 7 carries, and 75 of those yards on that long run for a touchdown. Brad McDougald almost got him in secondary, but other than that, he was untouched and was able to show off his speed. Obviously, the receiving corps did a wonderful job with no drops and 4 touchdowns catches today, and no one breached the century mark except for Lester Jordan. That tells me that Jimmy G did a good job of spreading the ball around and all the receivers had a play in the game. When it came to the defense, I just can't say enough good things about these guys. Okay, they didn't create any turnovers. They got to Russell Wilson 8 times in this game, though. They did allow 4 passing touchdowns, but only allowed the number 4 rushing attack 1 touchdown in the entire game. And that came off a big play by Thomas Rawls. I expected the Seahawks offense to really bring the heat, but it was the offense of the 49ers that was the shocker in this one. With that loss, the Sea Chickens give up the number 1 spot in the NFC West. But the 49ers must continue to win if they want to stay on top. They do get to go back home to Levi Stadium, but the pressure is still on in the race for the division as the Cardinals come to town. In our first meeting this season in the desert, the defense did most of the work. True, the 49ers won that game 30-15, but the offense didn't have the best outing. Garoppolo only connected on 33% of his passes, and the running game was, almost non-existent. This time around, with the offense starting to gel, it could be quite a different outcome. The Cards are coming off a close home loss to the Bucs and need a win if they hope to return to 500 ball for the season. They have the number 4 pass defense in the league, so if the Niners can get their running game established against the number 28 rush defense, they could have a successful outing. Once again, thank you for tuning into our coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. The 49ers are coming off arguably the best performance of the season and need to keep up the intensity in this next game with the Cardinals. The Cards need a win, period, to keep their season alive, and the 49ers need to stay a step ahead of the Seahawks in the race for the NFC West. Can the 49ers do it, or will there be a letdown after winning in the Hawks' nest? Be with us for our next game, and until I see you in Levi Stadium, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.